Por eso la quiero, por eso la adoro. Con su movimiento se oscurece todo. Cuando ella me besa y está junto a mí, siento cushi cushi, me pongo a reír. Estando con ella, que se acabe el mundo. Pues con mi Malena no hay dolor ninguno. Con esa boquita de sabor a miel, así con Malena me la llevaré.
Y eso fue Conjunto Blindado con Me Llevo a Malena. Esas sí me hacen bailar las cumbias. Estamos listos. Es viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe. Seguimos con los de la nueva herencia. Esto es Sin Frenos.
De la nueva herencia, ya se la sabe. Desde el 313. Diario me han preguntado cómo es que hago tantas rolas, pero yo nunca les digo porque siempre van a llegar las copias. Es que yo siempre ando en lo mío, con un gallo, con dos, con eso me concentro. Yo nomás agarro la pluma y escribo lo que ando pensando. No me importa tu opinión, ni que fueras mi patrón. La bolsa no es fácil, pero de una forma u otra hay que subirnos. Mucha gente dicen que son chivos, pero no conocen el rollo. Slap that shit, caballero. Un grupito en el pasado pensaron que iban a hacerme menso, ni que fuera un niñito con una paleta. Mejor me la pelan y síganle en lo suyo, ni con suerte van a reemplazarme. Yo soy alguien incomparable. Ya dejen eso de la música, mejor encuentren algo que les jale. Siempre nos vamos avanzando, compa George. Tony, como Mauri, al lado viejo. Yo sé que va a llegar la gente diciendo que estoy copiando, pero la verdad no me importa lo que ustedes digan, porque este estilo yo lo hago mucho mejor. Sin frenos vamos avanzando, en esta vida escalando, cumpliendo metas como dijo mi padre. Si pasa por tu mente, pasa por tu vida. Mis rolas están sonando, yo sé que ya le está gustando. Mejor ya suben al volumen y repitan la rola por otro rato. Oye, Monse, ajaja.
Y eso fue los de la nueva herencia con Sin Frenos. Continuamos con nuestro estilo mexicano. Grupo Contagio con Polvo Maldito.
gobierno americano mandó sin saber a su hijo a que fueran a prenderlo. Los de la ley eran 5. Llegando al punto preciso y le marcaron el alto, pero rendirse no quiso y alcanzó a matar a 4, pero al conocer a su hijo alzó las manos bien alto. No hubo tiempo de pensarlo, aquel joven disparó. ¿Qué quieres que te perdone? Antes de morir le digo, anda a avisar a la corte que tú no tienes delito. El culpable de este crimen ha sido el polvo maldito.
Y eso fue Grupo Contagio con Polvo Maldito. Estas canciones sí me hace que tener una carnita asada. Ojalá y se ponga bien el clima para tener una carnita asada. Eso fue nuestro estilo mexicano. That was our estilo mexicano mix. Right now we're going to take a little break from the music and get into a segment that we love to just promote, which is the small biz plugins. We haven't done this in quite some time. So let's get right to it. If you are in need of an audio, technician, somebody who can set up some nice sound for your next party, your next event. It could be anything. It could be a yard sale. It can be quinceañera. It could be, just having a carne asada on the weekend. Be sure to contact Brian's Renta Audio. You can hit him up on Instagram, Brian's_rent_a_audio. Or be sure to call in 313-920-5288. You can also find them on Facebook, Brian's Renta Audio, or send them an email, briansaudiorental@gmail.com. And be sure that, let him know that 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio sent you over. And also, just like you heard, Grupo Contagio, they're always, hooking it up for the next event. They got a nice little setup, and they just performed a couple weeks ago at the Rocks Bar and Grill. So be sure to contact Grupo Contagio if you want to have a nice grupo at your next event, whatever it is. Be sure to contact them, Grupo Contagio, same number, 313-920-5288, or you can hit them up on Instagram and Facebook, Grupo Contagio Detroit, or send them an email, grupocontagiodetroit@gmail.com. And if you're an artist and you would love to have your next mixing and mastering, your next music video, or have, your next beat, whatever it is, if you're looking for an instrumental, a nice Detroit beat, or any beat that you can think of, be sure to head over to Tempo Beats, the mastermind right here, SwZee, aka Tempo Beats. Be sure to head over to his Facebook, Tempo Beats, or on Instagram, Tempo Beats 313, and he will hook it up. He's got a nice little deal going on right now, so be sure to take advantage of the deal because it's not going to last forever. So be sure to hit him up, Tempo Beats. That is Tempo Beats on Facebook or Tempo Beats 313 on Instagram. And if you're an artist as well and you would love to have your next cover art, or you're just looking for a logo design, you're looking for a design that'll, you don't know where to start. You have this vision and you don't know how it could be brought to life. Well, look no further than Rocky Road Graphics, Rocky Road GFX. I will be sure to bring your vision to life, whatever it is, whether it's a flyer for your next event, you want to brand your business with a logo design, whatever it is. If you're an artist and you would love to have your next cover made, be sure to hit me up, Rocky Road Graphics, Rocky Road GFX on Facebook and Instagram. Or also, if you're a young artist just starting off, if you're in the Houston area or just in young artists in general, be sure to check out Social Records Music on Instagram. That is Social Records Music, all one word, on Instagram. Social Records Music is a record label that are always taking submissions, so be sure to head over to their website. It is found in their bio, in the link in their bio, which is Social Records Music on Instagram. And be sure to hit the Submit Now button on their website, and they can get started. You can get started being a young artist under Social Records Music out of Houston, Texas. And that pretty much sums it up for small biz plugins. If you would love to have your business promoted on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, you will get to do so by just continue to tune in, and we will be sure to let you know how you can submit your music or have your small business promoted. And just a little later on, we'll let you know how you can do that. So with that being said, that is our small business plugins, and we're going to keep it moving with some more music. This is our Detroit boom bap mix, Victorino with City Schemes.
You either die the hero or see yourself become the villain. Seen too many dark nights and like the way you're living. It got me living, the plot is vivid in the blast conditions. It's like you hopeless at the bar, get a shot to giving. Neighbors not complicit, I can't blame them though. Remember as a youngin', I rep Detroit on my favorite coat. For around the hood, the kind that was only made for snow. Mans caught me slipping, he tripping over a radio. I was running track with the homies, I didn't know what to say because I thought he was joking. Behind his back he held a gauge, he decided to show me. In the midst of broad day, all out in the open. I was only 13, but it's relevant to today. Put a price on life, but negligent in their ways. Forget a slippery slope, it's a precipice that you face. And the president set the precedent, evident by your faith. For that cream, living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with a gangster lean. Even though you know they go, they all it seems. What you mean, what you doing for that cream? Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. We in between those kings and queens. In the city of schemes.
In the city they scheme.
I can still remember Kwame, only thing that he taught me. City government's busted, causing a kamikaze. Crime waves like tsunamis, they say they serving that white. Chopping bricks like karate. What's the prices for your vices? The sacrifices that you lie with every night. And soldier sold to that rock, you Jimi Hendrix when your life ends. If you ask me, man, I couldn't do it. Unity and community barely move as a unit. Unless you talking in decimals, everybody will tune in. I never moved to that music, you never see me approve it. So sorry if I'm not to that standard, I'm goody two shoes. Pay expenses at someone's expense. Some families fiends, so how are they making they rent? Placing a bet for the rush of some luck, but it was something more like Russian roulette, and it got me upset. Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. Even though you know they go, they all it seems. What you mean, what you doing for that cream? Living in that fairy tale American dream. Kill it when you walking with that gangster lean. We in between those kings and queens in the city of schemes.
In the city they scheme.
And that was Victorino with City Schemes. Next up, we got ATM Crown. This one's called Need a Dog Tatted.
Look, hey, look. Do you want it? Young Kurt, ball like the Supersonics. Too demonic and we too turned up. To be honest, who the hottest? Finna drop me a foreign. Y'all do the Honda. Thought that 2021 would look like it was Futurama. Feel the drama. Could cut through the tension with butter knives. Pop an ecstasy pill. Watch me instantly come to life. You motherfucker right. The road through the tunnel. Here come the light. Just fucked up in height. So please keep your distance. It's nothing nice. I need a cup of ice. If you losing your sanity, same. Just trying to make a band. And I ain't talking Danity Kane. Like who original? Cause y'all sounding exactly the same. The weakest shit get hyped up when that junk actually lame. Fuck it. I'm smoking cookies out the Mylar. I'm light years ahead of y'all boys and don't even try hard. Die hard, trying to get like Drake and be a pop star. I don't golf, but when I'm throwed off, I still be on par. R.I.P. to X, I need a dog tatted. Told me to put some water on it, throw a log at it. Let it burn, don't be concerned, cause we all active. You were never really in that field, ain't took a loss trapping. Yeah, I got a strong habit. You ain't out here fucking with bugs, you got the wrong rabbit. Lil' baby slay me with them long lashes. She probably hate me, but she love it when I talk ratchet. Look, and we gon' keep the vibes. I'ma turn this bitch all the way up when they let me inside. Demon mode, if they don't leave me alone, I'ma get demonized. Some people want you to go blind so they can keep an eye, but I need both of mine, and I don't do rentals. Try to take something, get filled with lead like number 2 pencils. Dummy, we winning. Don't be tripping, I can't lose with you. Who hit you? Don't be retarded. Keep a tool with you. Mind bend it. Sample some old shit and then time stretch it. 9 seconds, all I need, then I rewind methods. Wake up in the morning and then eat like I just got breakfast. Step 1, whip a beat. 2, I bless it. Yeah, but cooking ain't a crime. I guess it depends what you cooking. Let me stay in line, tryna slay a rhyme. At least since I was like 8 or 9. Not to play around, cause I was trying to get paid for rhymes. R.I.P. to X, I need a dog tatted. Told me to put some water on it, threw a log at it. Let it burn, don't be concerned, cause we all active. You were never really in that field, ain't took a loss trapping. Yeah, I got a strong habit. You ain't out here fucking with bugs, you got the wrong rabbit. Lil' baby slay me with them long lashes. She probably hate me, but she love it when I talk ratchet. Yeah, she probably hate me, but she love it when I talk ratchet. What's up, babe?
And that was ATM Crowd with Need a Dog Tatted. Next up, we got Deep Press. This one's called MASH.
Lately I've been feeling like I need a fit on that squad. No, said I plead a fifth. I made my peace with this, got through the keys through this. I found my peace through this, like watch me lead to this. If head not in a mind and can bet I'm finding the logic. Who's doesn't seem in demonic, who's left, let's roll up this chronic. Who's best to honor these sonics, find it a tad bit harmonic. With all this trauma we pocket, mama, I don't know how to stop it. Mama, I don't know how to stop it. No, I don't know how to stop it. No, I don't know. And if I could, would I? And if I should, would I? Guess that's just more noise to the music. Let me not lose it, I'm using a way that I play with these illusions and manage to keep it moving. I'm in a whole other mosh pit. Fuck home, I feeling God sick. Home's where I die slick. Oh, don't act like you wouldn't mind it. Meantime, I'm rhyming, picking apart my time and fixing my off alignment, shifting my other iris. I've been lacking, I'll admit, but never acting as you is. Passion is ass in these titties. He's just lost in this gritty. Is he? I knew he was shifty. Miss me with all of that static. I've had it. I ain't got no genie or Jasmine. It's just me and this kush. And the homies hating when I need a push. Painted as you will, made it on the field. Dodging all these kills, I up on my meals. I just need a hill, you don't know the feel. Beating all they pills, higher than these hills. Fire to these chills, my city's fills. Liars let it thrill, I'm just here to feel. Layers off the fly, haters going blind. Focused on my shot, you jokers can you drop. This phone got me locked, go ahead and lose your thought. Hey, lately I've been feeling like I need a fit. On that's why I said I plead a fifth. I made my peace with this, got through the keys through this. I found my peace through this, like watch me lead to this. Like watch me lead to this. If head not in the mind, it can better finding the logic. Who's that's seeming demonic, who's left us roll up this chronic. Who's best to honor these sonics, find it a tad bit harmonic. With all this drama we pocket, mama, I don't know how to stop it. And if I could, would I? And if I should, would I? Guess that's just more noise to the music. Let me not lose it, I'm using a way that I play with these illusions and manage to keep it moving. Manage to keep it. If you feeling lost, come and get a clue. Notice it costs and you don't pick or choose. I knew some dudes who would give up their shows and others who would run on some jewels or shoot up a school if it meant that they could get right with this pen. Ironic, cause all I had to do was write with this pen. That was the second that the flicker began. Ain't believe in God, but now I speak to him with the flick of my pen. Only few minutes in, hoping this shit don't end. Coping with the echoes of my sins. Scoping out my brand new skin like they don't know who that dude is. But Matthew did, maybe ask him shit. If you feeling lost, come and get a clue. And one of us might just end up on the nose with an interlude. Not committed to his act. More on these principles, my bars thick, they ain't subliminal, nah. It's for anyone that's feeling criminal, go ahead and try me. Grew up wanna fuck shit, learn to fuck shit without an army. Your words glossing feathers to this mind, it's nonsense. You really need to stop it. Think outside the box, pull you boxed in. Or nah, I could use the toxins, it'll help with this rhyming. Once he gets going, you cannot stop it. Rolling so much weed, I need Rellos by the boxes. Hold up, got me locked in. Thought I almost lost him. I'ma show you how I got this. It's funny how I got this. conscious. I was feeling opposite, something way more ominous, but now I'm chasing harmony. This is for all of me, including y'all. Each of you snakes are just a part of me, but go ahead, try to start with me. I would love to spar with me. This shit is like a spider me. Got God spotting me, so if it don't work out, it's cause he ain't that fine to me, or you hit the lottery. Either one is plausible. I've been feeling like this is destiny long as it's audible. DMT brought the dominoes, vominos. I'ma see her high, this how I go. I promise that I ain't liable, yeah. If you feeling lost, come and get a clue. Notice it costs and you don't pick and choose. I know some dudes who would give up the shoes, and others who would run up some jewels or shoot up a school. If it meant that they could get right with this pen. Ironic, cause all I had to do was write with this pen. That was the second that the flicker began. Ain't believe in God, but now I speak to her with the flick of my pen. Yeah, with the flick of my pen. Yeah, with the flick of my.
And that was Depressed with MASH. Right now we're going to go down south to the Lone Star State out of Houston, Texas. This is Space with 4 a.m.
In my line now that I've shown grow. Tried to fuck with you, conversations were slow. Now numbers up and you wanted my dog. 4 a.m. and you dial my phone. Leave me a message right after the talk. Gripping my emotions, I'm gaining control. Down for my brothers, I'ma stay 10 toes. You did me wrong, baby, you was a hoe. You did me wrong, baby, you was a hoe. Gripping my emotions, I'm gaining control. Brothers, I'ma stay 10 toes. You did me wrong, baby, you was a hoe. You did me wrong, baby, you was a hoe.
And that was Space out of Houston, Texas with 4 a.m. Right now we're going to take a little break and just quickly give you an update on what's been going on with this. We made an announcement last week. Since it is March, one of the biggest tournaments in college basketball is going on right now with March Madness, and we decided to do our very own tournament as well called the Urban Rhythm Radio Madness. So if you have not checked it out, be sure to head over to our Instagram and our Facebook. Be sure to continue voting. Remember, we will not have a winner if you don't vote. So continue to vote, pressure those votes. Just keep those votes coming in so we can have a decisive winner. We're continuing the first round this weekend, and starting next weekend, we're going to start off with the Sweet 16. So the top 16 songs that have made it. It will start next week, but the Urban Rhythm Radio Madness is going on right now. So be sure to head over to our Instagram and vote for yesterday's and today's choices. The contenders will continue on throughout the rest of this weekend. Tomorrow we're going to have more contenders, and Sunday we're going to continue. We're going to have the finale of the first round and then move on to the Sweet 16 next weekend. So we're just so excited. We have a major announcement, and we'll leave it, towards the end of the tournament. But continue to vote because it's turning out to be a really, really dope tournament. So continue to vote. The Urban Rhythm Radio Madness tournament going on right now. So continue to vote, and we will have a decisive winner. If you don't know what the Urban Rhythm Radio Madness is all about, let me just tell you real quickly. Usually on a weekly basis we have songs of the week, right? Well, we've compiled all the songs of the week and some of the songs that we think are just top that have been played throughout the entire run that we've been on air since September. So a lot of those songs have made it songs of the week. Some of those songs haven't, but they're just too dope to not have on there. But the majority of them have been songs of the week, and we just compiled them all together to have one song, just one winner of the top of the songs that we've played since we've been on air. So that is what the Urban Rhythm Radio Madness is all about. So be sure to head over to our Instagram and Facebook and continue to vote. So that is the update right now on Urban Rhythm Radio Madness. We're going to keep it going with some more music. This is our Detroit hip hop mix, Nesta 100K featuring Riverside Sherwood with Snakes.
100K nigga. Jerry, what the fuck?
Saw niggas that I thought was real really turn fake. Them same niggas got they self cute, they made their own fate. You want a verse, pay the fee, I get you straight. If you ain't talking about no money, then you in the way. I'm the greatest of all time and I know it show. I've been climbing up this mountain like a fucking goat. I swear I came a long ways from getting focused hoes. I'm always focused on my faith, I don't focus hope. Your bitch sucking on my dick, I know she gonna choke. She got nothing in her mouth. Like I posed a toast. Indoor water park, if you know, you know. Deep diving in that bitch, swimming coast to coast. You in her DMs, I'm on my last straw. If these hands could break a brick, they'll break a glass jaw. I don't say they passed away, I say they passed off. I feel like Jimmy Neutron, I gotta blast off. The niggas say they getting money, but they really cap. Yo bitch hitting on my line, asking where I'm at. You the type of nigga that apologize for taking naps. You the type to tell a bitch her ass fat when it's flat. Bitch, I'm him. It's some niggas that act real tough, but they really like them shim-shims. Oops. That's why I gotta keep my distance from you niggas. Swear to God, they'll get you killed. Fucking is some good pussy with a stank face. Finna tie this bitch up like a shoelace. I know she ain't got COVID, baby say she tastes. Ain't nobody else notice how she in my face.
Baby in my face and got bad breath. Finna shoot it to the bank, cashing bad checks. Say that pussy on her bomb, call it Baghdad. Kill the coochie RP, it's a hashtag. She can't even be my friend if she has bad sex. Dump truck on a rubber pump, got a back in. Niggas always wanna talk about me from way back then. Now I'm adding pressure on they neck, better tap in. I don't wanna see you twerk, freak tap dance. Have you ever got your ass ran by two black men? I'm gonna call Nesto. Nigga tap in, put it online, make a check off the back end. Oh shit, that's somebody's daughter. Got a leash from Petco and I'm a walker. Sorry lady, we ain't really tryna be bothered. Only like girls with that ass and a weak father. I've been running through the field like I'm Herschel Walker. I ain't made it to the top, it's a work in progress. If I don't get my script, I'ma murk the doctor. Shaking ass on her toes gonna hurt her posture. I've been jugging in the town with a cup of cough syrup. Trying to read between the lines like a fucking crossword. I ain't mad, bitch, I'm high, gon' blow my buzz. Quit asking for handouts and turn me up. Try and rob me for a pack, get turned to one. Yeah, bitch, that nigga's runts. I can pull your re-up, get turned to punch. Kent went and ran your girl, nigga, she ain't turned on one. Oh, shit. She ain't tell you that? I don't think it's dope and yo dope and you selling that. I be on go on that road where you selling that. All the way fucked up, boy, you can't sell it back. Ah, shit. And he yo the plug. If a nigga ever make my line, he can't owe me none. I be riding around Riverside with the Roni touch. Calling audible, boy, get Brody touch.
That was Nesta 100K featuring Riverside Sherwood with Snakes. Next up in our Detroit hip hop mix, this is Israel Keys featuring Bales with One Time.
Hey, who you willing to slide for? What you willing to die for? What you stand on? You ain't slid once and your man gone. Seen your baby mother number in my man phone. I be chillin', you struggle to get them grams on. What you willing to die for? What you stand on? You ain't slid once and your man gone. Seen your baby mother number in my man phone. Hey, I be chillin', you struggle to get them grams on, nigga. I don't hire shooters, bitch, I'm hands on. But it ain't nothing to hit my man phone. Free to real, I'm waiting for them to land home. Ooh, bitch, I'm feeling froggy like a tadpole. Got a bad pole, keep it on me. Lurking on my page, feeling like you really know me. My mind fucked up, shit, I can't even trust a homie. The top got close, it started feeling kinda lonely. Devil on me, and I can't shake them off. Shit, all the shit I'm holding kinda hard to bear the cross. I can't take another loss, I'm the wrong one to cross on a whim, really. Think you ballin' till you see a nigga windmilling. Listen, I done faded every nigga tryna get with me. I don't see a ceiling. They doubting, but the shit silly. If I got the chance to be honest, the coldest and the hottest rappers that you know ain't fucking with me, little nigga. What you willing to die for, what you stand on? You ain't slid once and your man gone. Seen your baby mother number in my man phone. I be chillin', you struggle to get them grams gone. What you willing to die for, what you stand on? You ain't slid once and your man gone. Seen your baby mother number in my man phone. Hey, I be chillin', you struggle to get them grams gone.
My mind on my money. Hand on the Glock, but Scotty packs in the Chevy and the doors 12 o'clock. Real ones know me, no need for cap, we animals. Bows coming from South Georgia, we in Savannah too. Screws loose, crash coops, my dogs kill for real. It's murder like Amityville. Pocket and profit the mills, 40, I'm glocking it still. I'm still the coldest in the world, check the wind chill. Just ride with me, I can show you how that band spill. I live my life like a movie, the way these clips feel. Did it all for the bankers, drug dealers and killers. Did it all for the scammers, real niggas and bitches. And I can talk how I talk, I'm the boss type. Whipping all in the kitchen, nigga, I got that sauce right. You ain't stepping for your man, you ain't rapping for your man. Only thing that I know, you just another dead man, pussy.
What you willing to die for, what you stand on? You ain't slid once and your man gone. Seen your baby mother number in my man phone. I be chillin', you struggle to get them grams gone. What you willing to die for, what you stand on? You ain't slid once and your man gone. Seen your baby mother number in my man phone. Hey, I be chillin', you struggle to get them grams gone, nigga.
And that was Israel Keys featuring Bales with One Time. Next up, we got YSB Real Ice. This is Transformers.
Alright. Hey, what you know this shit? Hey. I mean, shit, here we go. Hey, I got my young dog in the back. Alright. Hey, we in the building. Let's get it. Hey, I mean this shit. Hey.
Told my dog to hold up, I'm about to get my shit in order. And mix a little bit of lean with this essential water. Get a nigga body drop chopped and left on the border. You know my niggas come to shoot like the fourth quarter. Drop the addy, cause I deliver like the transporter. Man, you know these niggas switch quicker than some transformers. You a acting ass nigga, yeah, you a good performer. I'm real ice, I been ballin', fuck a bench warmer. 23 thou on me now, like I play for Jordan. Yeah, I used to walk in the street, but now I'm pushing for it. When they see the fit, I swear to God, they gon' think I'm soaring. Got the top and put your bitch out, cause she was kinda boring. Standing on the gas in the Roy, got the engine roaring. My dog in love with the drink, I told him keep on pouring. Hit your bitch with this nightstick, she gon' keep on snoring. 900, last night they gone by the morning.
Nigga gave a nigga a headshot cause he ain't get the warning. I know where to go on the road, I don't do exploring. Tell your bitch to stop calling my phone cause I don't do ignoring. Yeah, and I mean that shit cause I ain't do recording.
Told my dog to hold up, I'm about to get my shit in order. And mix a little bit of lean with this essential water. Get a nigga body drop chopped and left on the border. You know my niggas come to shoot like the fourth quarter.
Drop the addy, cause I deliver like the transporter. Man, you know these niggas switch quicker than some transformers. You a acting ass nigga, yeah, you a good performer. I'm real ice, I been ballin', fuck a bench warmer. Yeah.
That was YSB Real Ice with Transformers. Right now, we're going to take another break from the music and get right into our halftime debate. What are we going to be debating about today? Something that is, I guess some people would say it's very essential in their lives. I wouldn't really agree with that. But it is nice to kind of stay in contact and in touch of what's going on. But the question for halftime debate today is, could you go a day without social media?
Ooh.
We're talking about any social media.
Ooh.
Like whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter if you use Twitter. I'm not a big fan of Twitter.
Me neither.
I don't really use that. You can find me on everything, at Rocky Road 313, and I'm on everywhere except for Twitter. Like that's one of the ones I don't use.
Yep.
Another one that I don't really use, I used to use a lot, but I haven't really got on there in quite some time, is Snapchat. That's another one I don't use. Obviously, I'm always on like Facebook and Instagram. Those are like the main ones where you'll find me.
Mm.
But even so, like lately, like I've just been so busy. I've been working. I've been just, getting ready to get married and all this stuff. And it's just like, sometimes I don't even have time for it,
I swear.
So, for me, I would say I could definitely go without it. I could really, really go without it. Like, I don't think it's a problem at all. I could just set my phone aside and not even use it. And that's most of my days anyway when I'm, working. Most of the time I have my podcast on or I'm listening to music or whatever. But I hardly ever get on. Sometimes when they text me or, send me a message, I'll get to them later in the day because it's just been so busy.
So,
it's crazy. So I think I could go a whole day. What about you, bro? What do you think?
I think I think I can't survive without it. My wife always yells at me for it all the time. She's always screaming at me, "Get off your damn phone! You're always on your phone." It's just because a lot of the things that I do, financially, it's got a lot to do with over the phone.
Exactly.
Communication with clients. There's always details that need to be explained for certain projects. So it's kind of like I'm always on there. And then in between all that, obviously you got friends that write and family. So, there's no way, especially with what I do every day. I don't think there's no way I could. Like, a lot of my business comes from social media.
No, absolutely. I would totally agree with you because, me being the graphics designer, like I have to be in contact with my clients or, whatever, certain detail like you mentioned. And I know how it is, being a producer, being an engineer, you have to stay on top of your, your clients. And what other way is there right now? It's not really like old fashioned or old school where you just went out and, did whatever. Somebody would come to you. Now it's like, so what's the word I'm looking for? It's so convenient now.
It's convenient now. You can do anything over the screen of a phone now. You can control a computer off of your phone. You can drones now. Like, it's insane what we can do now.
Yeah. So what do you have to say if you're listening on or you're watching live or listening on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook? Halftime debate is, could you go a day without social media? Yes or no? For me, it'd be hard, but I think I could pull it off. Even if it's just for one day, I think I could go without it. Most of the time it's like that anyway. So what, for anybody watching right now, if you're listening, let us know. Would it be something that you could say, yeah, I could go a whole day without, or no, I don't think I can? We already got one vote in that says, nah, I don't think so, on our Instagram. So be sure to vote and let us know. Could you go a whole day without social media? We're talking about everything. We're talking about Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, if you have Twitter, Snapchat, even TikTok. Like now TikTok is one of those platforms where you now consider it a social media because you're on there constantly, and once you start watching one TikTok, you can't stop.
It's addicting.
You can't stop. You just continue to go. Just keep scrolling, and one video after another video. It's just.
And then first you get stuck into like something like for me it's like engineering, or it'd be like, how the old boy does the TikToks where he does like funny bars or crazy bars when they come into the studio. It'll go from that to like millions of scrolls, and you'll end up on a video about dogs doing some tricks or something. Like, it's so weird how TikTok works, but it keeps you like entertained and sucked into it. It's like kind of like how Facebook was when Facebook first started.
That's true. Yeah. Somebody says WhatsApp. I think WhatsApp is another one. Definitely. I think WhatsApp, for me, I use WhatsApp for, communicating with my family and friends and relatives in Mexico. And I got one of my best friends that lives in Canada. So that's how we communicate through WhatsApp. It's more convenient, to be in contact with, certain people that are not within, the states. So WhatsApp is another one. But let us know. Would you be able to go a whole day without WhatsApp or any other app?
Any other social media
Any
platform.
other social media, yeah.
Even Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle. Oh, man. That's some bad times with that thing. But yeah, if you're, on a certain dating app or whatever, could you go a whole day without, being on any social media at all. You know, right now we have 100% of the votes with I don't think so. So, but yeah, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. That wraps it up for halftime debate. We don't have any more comments, so let's keep it going with some more music. This is we're going, you know, a little bit towards the west side. It's still in the Midwest. This is our Chi-Town mix. Shout out to all the Chi-Town artists, Chicago, Southside Chicago. This is El Karma and Emerge with Pasos.
Southside Chicago.
This familia, esa es mi clica. Y delante me mira, ira. Karma, Bawa, yeah.
Vine de lejos y quiero volar. No más vine para ver si se me da. Este es mi sueño, mi realidad. Vengo bien recio y no voy a parar. Cuando escucho bien no sé qué me da. Yo solo quiero quitar mi ansiedad. Vengo vagando en cada ciudad. Hipócritas vienen, hipócritas van. Háblame de uno cuando les conviene. Quieren chorizo, pues aquí lo tienen. Hablan de mí pero no me mantienen. Quieren decir algo, aquí me tienen. De un putazo en la sed se detiene. Dios y la flaca a mí me sostiene. Dice que soy pandillero pero en la calle eso es lo que me detiene. Tiraron el virus para que yo solito nomás se envenenen. Mira a la derecha que en esa ahorita la silla la tiene. Hace que te escapa que el aire te pegue. Todo lo que hacemos a muchos les duele. Que son competencia para mí pero no puede meterse con este cabrón. Somos familia por eso mamó. Mejor te lo digo, llévatelo. Somos la verga de Guerrero de Morelos. Somos de Morelos. Somos de Guerreros.
Aduris familia, esa es mi clica. Y delante me miran los que me apoyan si se rifan. Y me miran arriba, pero me critican. Me saludan envidia, son mis pasos, nunca les digas. Aduris familia, esa es mi clica. Y delante me miran los que me apoyan si se rifan. Y me miran arriba, pero me critican. Me saludan envidia, son mis pasos, nunca les diga. Soy de Guerrero y mato raperos, se me vale si me critican. Soy de la Guerrero y saben que mero. I'm on the top y no me lo quitan. Quiero dinero y nunca espero nada para atrás, ustedes no fijan. Yo nomás quiero mi hija, mis hijos que sonrían. Hey, watch your step, they wanna see you next. They just wanna see you dead. Call out and see who's left. Hey, got this weight on me. People that love me, that hate on me. How the fuck you gonna change on me? I've been putting out for dead homies. Ain't nobody gonna do your work. Hustle hard, show one who's first. ¿Quién es verga that is immersed? Burn one when I leave this earth. Hey, la gente que mira para abajo. Soy el próguida, eso es claro. Aduris familia, esta es mi clica. Y delante me miran los que me apoyan si se rifan. Y me miran arriba, pero me critican. Me saludan envidia, son mis pasos, nunca les digas. Aduris familia, esa es mi clica. Y delante me miran los que me apoyan si se rifan. Y me miran arriba, pero me critican. Me saludan envidia, son mis pasos, nunca les digas.
Mi familia es mi clica. Ya, Dios que los bendiga. Que los bendiga. La Nerd Crew.
And that was El Karma and Emerge with Pasos. We're going to keep it going with another Chi-Town artist. This is Swan Solo with I Do What I Want.
Yeah. Swan Solo. Southside Chicago. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money. I do what I want. Haters be hating. I know what they own. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. Never lay back with my hand on my chrome. Ain't fucking with you, but I'm holding my own. Ready is on like Donkey Kong. We flexing, we strong, we getting that dope. Selling the kush away from the cops, no worries, we in the zone. We hella blowing that smoke, they make you choke. Never go broke, 100% or nothing at all. We make it rain, we make it snow. Me and the homies ain't fucking with y'all, so act like you know. We getting that money, blunt in my hand, I take a toke. The money's all I know. I'm selling that cushion, traffic that coke in real time. Before I go home, before my cover gets blown in South Chicago, anything goes. I'm out here, I'm gone, I'm high on that kush. Always lit, I'm always on the windy cities where I'm from. I'm Michael Jordan, fuck LeBron. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. I'm getting money, making it drop. Driving away from the cops. I'm staying on top and I ain't gonna stop. I'm getting money and I do what I want. I get the money, I do what I want. I'm getting money and I do what I want. I get the money, I do what I want. I'm getting money, I do what I want. I'm flipping them all. They acting too tough, they running their mouth. They talk to the cops, they tricking off. This is getting rough. Despite I trap, I'm holding a pulse, I'm paying the cost, so I'm solo of course. I'm up with the most, I'm painting the time with a couple of hoes. Everyone knows I'm lit, I'm having fun, I'm getting drunk, I'm sniffing coke. I'm praying to never go broke. This South Chicago, this ain't no lie, this ain't no joke. I'm ready to ride, ready to go, with no second thoughts, I'm in the zone, my mind is blown. South Chicago forever my home. Drugs, money and power, mucho dinero, me and the homies in this together. Forever we grinding, forever we getting that paper. Forever we rising, it's hypnotizing the head. It's starting to realize the more you see me, the more you like it. Hell yeah, they talking about it. I'm getting that money, puro desmadre. I do what I want, I'm in love with the money. I'm in love with the money. Hell yeah, they talking about it. I'm getting that money, puro desmadre. I do what I want, I'm in love with the money. I'm in love with the money. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own. I get the money, I do what I want. Haters be hating, I know what they own.
That was Swan Solo with I Do What I Want. Now from Chi-Town to Detroit, this is PG Stiffy featuring King Quota with Chi-Troit.
Gotta voice the mafia, do them dirty game. What up, Phantom Ghost?
Yeah. Chicago to Detroit. Phantom Ghost, gutter boys, Midwest, bringing all that noise.
From Detroit to Chicago. Real gutter vatos, puro mexicano.
Illinois to Michigan. Unstoppable Benjamin, con nosotros no chinguen.
From Michigan to Illinois. Tryna cross all this boy, always strapped with that toy.
I can get the work, don't ever doubt it, boy. They sounding dumb as fuck, they yelling, kill the noise. Boys in the hood got hella toys. Making all that noise, I make the Illinois. Claiming you got it, but you ain't got a killer. Claiming you a killer when you ain't a killer. Shooting all them guns, who them bullets hitting. Lying to yourself when you ain't a hitter. Chilling in the yacht with DJ Hard Hitter. I only roll with bosses ever since beginner. And if I ever lost, back to be a winner. And if I ever lost, I got it back by dinner. Ring, 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 that's the money calling. Got female bosses in the making bosses. When I brush my teeth, I ain't got time for flossing. Making power moves, I ain't got time for losses. Chicago to Detroit. Phantom Ghost, gutter boys, Midwest, bringing all that noise.
From Detroit to Chicago. Real gutter vatos, puro mexicano.
Illinois to Michigan. Unstoppable Benjamin, con nosotros no chinguen.
From Michigan to Illinois. Tryna cross all this boy, always strapped with that toy. Hood Mexicano on that mob shit. Riding with that Thule on some hot shit. From the D to the shot, we get it pop in. Fuckin' with your bitch, she a op, but we locked in. Always on that road, if there's money on that float again, pussy on hold. Riding in that ghost with ghost, rap with post, but don't let the cops know, cuz if they pull me over, I'm putting balls through they dough. Military issue, money's never been the issue. K bullets look like missiles, you get riddled with your hoe. And hermana. On the system. She a santa till I put her in the gamma. And she try to set me up, then I hit her with that chopper. When she know better, bitch, I'm all about that cheddar. From the D to the shot, you getting wetter, you can bet it up. Hey.
Chicago to Detroit. Phantom Ghost, gutter boys, Midwest, bringing all that noise.
From Detroit to Chicago. Real gutter vatos, puro mexicano.
Illinois to Michigan. All star for Benjamin, con nosotros no chinguen.
From Michigan to Illinois. Trying to cross all this boy, always strapped with that toy.
That was PG Stiffy featuring King Coda. That was called Detroit. So shout out to all the Chicago artists. Right now we're going to take a little break and get into our next segment that we call What's Good in the Hood, where we share some of our favorite spots that, you know, might be in the hood. Sometimes it'll be a little bit close to the hood or sometimes out of the hood, but that's what we call it, What's Good in the Hood, where we share some of our favorite spots that we like to check out, something that we came across and tried for the first time, or, you know, it's just a go-to spot. So for me, I went this past week. I think it was like a week ago, or earlier this week. I can't even remember, you know, working so much I forget what day I'm living in.
Literally.
But this one spot in Lincoln Park, it's called Campestre Chicken. Literally, like, a lot of people pass by that building. There's times where I would just pass by. I didn't even know what it was. It's just a gray building that just says chicken in the front. And basically what it is Peruvian style chicken.
Ooh.
But they also have pupusas. And they have, you know, Mexican food as well. Well, I actually went for the pupusas, you know, because it's been a while since I had a good pupusa.
Yeah.
And sometimes the one in Detroit, the one that's on Livernois, sometimes it's closed. And this one's like literally like right up the road, you know, from where I stay at. So I was like, you know what, let me go try out, you know, some pupusas. I want some pupusas. So they slap. I remember first going to this one specific spot, Campestre Chicken, last year. And it was featured on when we were talking about TikTok, it was featured on this one guy's TikTok that his name, you can check him out, he's called Chow Down Detroit.
Yeah, I've heard about that one. Yeah,
so he just goes to different spots, like in all of the metropolitan area in Detroit, you know, surrounding areas and stuff like that. And he brought up this place, and I kid you not, bro, the first time I went to this place, it was bumping. Like, it was like a bunch of people because they had just stumbled across this TikTok. And it was just a lot of people. Now, you know, it started to fade out. You know, now there's not a lot of people, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But it still tastes amazing. You know, it's Peruvian style chicken. They have pupusas, Mexican food. What I got was the pupusas with a side of rice and frijoles negros, which is black beans, which growing up I wasn't a big fan of.
Me neither.
But these, bro, slap. They're really, really good. And I get just a small little portion.
Yeah, I can't have a lot, yeah.
So just a nice little small portion, you'll be good. Another one of my go-tos that I did not get that time, but it's really good, is the plátanos fritos, which is the maduros, and they're, you know, kind of, you know, just, you know, fried.
Yeah.
And it's so good. And they give you like this, you know, side of like dipping or whatever. So good. So if you're ever in the area, if you're ever in Lincoln Park and you want to check it out, Campestre Chicken, it's literally like just a gray building with the big letters, bold letters that say chicken. They are located on 3419 Fort Street in Lincoln Park, 48146. So be sure to check them out. It is a dope little hidden gem in LP for sure. So if you're ever in the area, if you're ever in Downriver and you want some nice pupusas, you know, you're craving pupusas like I was that day, I was like, I gotta go check it out.
I gotta have one.
I gotta have some pupusas, and they're a pretty good, decent size, and the price is very fair. So be sure to check them out. Campestre Chicken in Lincoln Park. That's 3419 Fort Street, Lincoln Park, Michigan, 48146. So be sure to check them out. What about you, bro? What you got going on for What's Good in the Hood this week?
I was actually gonna do El Caballo taco truck, but I don't think I've ever mentioned Verner Food Center. I don't think we've ever mentioned Verner Food.
I don't think we have.
And it was such a big staple in my childhood. Like, that's where we grocery shopped. That's where we went and bought candy from. Like, we would walk, because we lived on Homer.
Yeah.
We walked from Homer all the way to Verner Food Center to get food, or we'd get candy or whatever, ride the bikes up there. So I was like, why didn't I ever mention that? And that literally came to mind just now. So I'm gonna shout out Werner Food Center, 8801 West Werner Highway in Detroit, Michigan. That's here in Southwest Detroit. 313-849-5944. They're, like I said, located right there on West Werner Highway. They are, it's hard to even say, like, they're across the street, because it's hard to, there's nothing really important across the street anymore.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Remember, there was a Domino's that used to be there, little Domino's right there, right across the street, remember?
Yeah. Which a lot of people don't if you don't remember, but growing up, you remember what we used to call it back in the day? And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was just my family or whatever, but if you don't know what Werner Food Center is, you probably know it by something else. What I know it as is La Virgen.
La Virgencita,
Because it had the big mural of La Virgen de Guadalupe.
Yeah.
So we'd always call it La Virgen.
La Virgen, yeah.
Where you going? We're going to go shopping. ¿A dónde? A La Virgen.
La Virgen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was either, because my mom calls it Werner Foods and my dad calls it La Virgen. It's so funny, man.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be a Domino's, it's
right across the street. Yeah,
which is close to the Woodmere Cemetery.
Yeah,
I think that's the closest,
the
thing we
easiest
description.
Yeah, because like I said, there's nothing really like monumental, like that's like, hey, you know where that's at? Well, Werner Foods is right across the street, because there's really nothing like that.
Yeah, there's nothing really across the street.
That's like the most important part of that whole sector. Like that is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. We actually, there were some to-go spots growing up. It was either E&L, La Fiesta, or La Virgen. La
Fiesta, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Or my mom likes Azteca, too.
Oh, yeah, Azteca, yeah. Yeah, I remember back in the day it was called something else.
I forgot what the hell it was called. Yeah. It was Ryan's Food Center.
Oh,
remember?
Yeah, it was.
It was Ryan's. Oh, no, Ryan's Food Center, that was where the Salvation Army is, right there on Werner.
Oh, yeah. Right across from that clinic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell was right there, bro?
I forget.
Oh,
it might have been another Ryan's Food.
It could have.
Probably. But, that's what's good in the hood for this week. So be sure to check them out, whether you're in Lincoln Park. Be sure to check out Campestre Chicken. That's 3419 4th Street, Lincoln Park. Or be sure to check out Werner Food Center, which is, for a lot of Latinos, a lot of Mexicans growing up, we call it La Virgen. So be sure to check it out. Just a dope little shopping spot to go and get your groceries. With that being said, next up we got our Latin mix. We got Danny S with Noven.
El puño para arriba y el pecho para adelante. Cállate y aguante. Todos quieren lo que brilla, pero solo hacen lo que no les fastidia. Se quedan dormidos a pesar de la alarma que grita su alma. Tal vez no lo ve, pero siente que tu puta vida no importa nada. No solo es el dinero lo único que te hace preso. Muchos venden su alma por atención al exceso. No expreso que sea malo el gusto material, pero sí cuando reemplaza lo que vale de verdad es que no ve. Todo el mundo se hacen de que no ve nada, pero saben muy adentro que todo anda mal, que valen tus intenciones y por ellos tú no vas a luchar. Habla con tu almohada, sé honesto contigo que no estoy pa' juzgar. Puedes mentirme pero tú sabes la verdad. No te culpo si te duele el enterarte que nada es real. Se alucina en ser muy sabio, solo piensa no hay trabajo. Mente abierta pero vago, son soldados del estado, buscan el esclavizarte. Saben que tú no ves, con la propaganda se hacen dueños de tu mente y fe. Me pintan como un loco, si sueno tosco solo digo lo que veo y lo que veo es un robo. Marioneta de los tiempos, te quieren lento porque la velocidad te vuelve un bullet contra el viento. Solo tienes que creer que tú lo puedes hacer. No te quedes en ideas, el que aprende es el que hace. En otro pa' que te aferras a construir tu propia liga B. Es que no ven. Todo el mundo se hacen de que no ven nada, pero saben muy adentro que todo anda mal, que valen tus intenciones y por ellos tú no vas a luchar. Habla con tu almohada, sé honesto contigo que no estoy pa' juzgar. Puedes mentirme pero tú sabes la verdad. No te culpo pecho pa'lante, cállate y aguante. El puño para arriba y el pecho pa'lante, cállate y aguante. El puño para arriba y el pecho pa'lante, cállate y aguante.
And that was Danny S with No Van. Next up, we got Oxys. This one's called Pati.
Bebé, me tienes loco por probar. Lejos de aquí yo te voy a llevar, yeah. Olvida todo lo que vayan a hablar. La gente siempre van a comentar, yeah. Pero eso no te debe de parar. Bebé, tan solo déjate llevar. Oh yeah, yeah. Y ya tú lo verás, que baby no soy como los demás. Tan solo dime si tú eres capaz de dejar todo atrás. No sé, bebé, tú eres la que sabrás. Si olvidar el pasado tú podrás. Es que baby quiero hacerte sentir como nunca te han hecho sentir. Yo sé que te hicieron daño, baby. Conmigo no te vas a arrepentir. Hoy contigo me voy hoy. No importa lo que pase, pa' ti es que yo soy. Hoy contigo me voy hoy. Tú sabes que eres mía y sabes lo que doy. Bebé, tú eres mía y eso ya lo sabes. Pégate a mi piel que ya tú me tienes grave. De tu corazón yo quiero tener la llave. Entrégate, baby, antes que el mundo se acabe. Tú sabes que yo nací para ti y yo sé que tú naciste para mí. Si me sigues yo te voy a seguir y tu fantasía voy a cumplir. Yeah, que te tengo ganas desde hace meses. Ven, pégate a mi piel que quiero que me beses. Que te arrodilles pero no es pa' que tú reces. Quitándote la ropa yo sé que te enloquece. Quiero meterte como Cristiano mete un gol. Chingándote en mi cama haciendo el amor. Pa' fumar, baby, yo tengo cada sabor. Y pa'l bobo que te ronque yo tengo un tambor. Me voy hoy. No importa lo que pase, pa' ti es que yo soy. Hoy contigo me voy hoy. Tú sabes que eres mía y sabes lo que doy. Yeah. Me voy hoy. No importa lo que pase, pa' ti es que yo soy. Hoy contigo me voy hoy. Tú sabes que eres mía y sabes lo que doy. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Apocalipsis, dímelo magic. Dímelo magic. Yeah, 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 yeah.
And that was Oxys with Pati. And just a reminder, that is one of the contenders for the Urban Rhythm Radio Badness Tournament. So be sure to go and vote if you want that song to continue on to Sweet 16. Well, that being said, next up we got Young Prophet with Elder El Futuristico and JP. This is Asalto.
Ya se la saben, se juntaron los reales del género. Detroit, Guanatos, Cali, we acting. Ya saben qué tranza, háblales Elder.
Este es un asalto, vine a robarme la escena. Porque como yo ninguno suena, que nadie se mueva, vine a robarme el show. Es muy fácil porque a todos ustedes les falta flow. Es un asalto, vine a robarme la escena. Porque como yo ninguno suena, que nadie se mueva, vine a robarme el show. Es muy fácil porque a todos ustedes les falta flow.
Venimos con power, con sonidos del futuro. We ain't gonna stop ni aunque se ponga oscuro. Che, venimos duro para otros rumbos. Vamos a cruzar fronteras y tumbar los muros. Le damos recio, no traemos frenos. This ain't no new wave, es algo fresco. Siempre firme, así me fleto. Con todos los míos, never fake shit. Tiramos fuego, nunca basic. No echamos shade, we tryna get paid. Generando feria del alfabeto. No vamos a parar hasta esto.
Un asalto, vine a robarme la escena, porque como yo ninguno suena. Que nadie se mueva, vine a robarme el show. Es muy fácil porque a todos ustedes le falta flow. Un asalto, vine a robarme la escena, porque como yo ninguno suena. Que nadie se mueva, vine a robarme el show. Es muy fácil porque a todos ustedes le falta flow.
Ahora me toca rimarle rimas que explotan cerebros cuando me tocan en sus estéreos. Mi boca escupe fuego como cerillos, vengo a encenderlos, dejándolos como zacate seco en un cerro. Que no se les olvide que esto es hip hop, así que vayan abriendo paso, cuidado que va llegando su majestad. Así que manos arriba mientras me suelto en la pista, escupiendo rimas adictas, vengo a robarme tarimas, insinuando sílabas sin embarrarlas de saliva. Me vale que me critiquen, que al cabo van a querer hablar, pues cuando yo escupo yo tumbo. La competencia dicen no es justo, mi estilo rudo, por eso yo no los culpo.
Esto es un asalto, vine a robarme la escena, porque como yo ninguno suena. Que nadie se mueva, vine a robarme el show. Es muy fácil porque a todos ustedes le falta flow. Es un asalto, vine a robarme la escena, porque como yo ninguno suena. Que nadie se mueva, vine a robarme el show. Es muy fácil porque a todos ustedes le falta flow. Esto es un asalto, tranquilo que no voy a matarlo. Solo vine por lo que es mío, por lo que trabajo, por lo que yo sí merezco. Y ustedes no lo aprovechan por su falta de talento y su música mal hecha. Vámonos face to face, si tú me tiras hate, soy Mr. Versatilidad, lo tuyo es copy paste. Tranquilo, wey, lo tuyo suena fake. Mejor date un break y get out day. Ok, no olviden la ley de la gravedad. Lo dijo Zach Newton, lo que sube tiene que bajar. Ok, no olviden la ley de la gravedad. Lo dijo Zach Newton, lo que sube tiene que bajar. Esto es un asalto, tranquilo que no voy a matarlo. Solo vine por lo que es mío, por lo que trabajo, por lo que yo sí merezco. Y ustedes no lo aprovechan por su falta de talento y su música mal hecha.
And that was the Young Prophet, El del Futuristico featuring JP with Asalto. That was such a dope song. Right now we're going to take a little break from the music and get right into the topic of the day. So be sure to call in. Topic of the day is, what's the luckiest thing that has happened to you? Be sure to call in and share your story. 313-288-5070. That's 313-288-5070. We would love to hear from you. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. That's, what sparked the idea for topic of the day is, what's the luckiest thing that happened to you? So be sure to call in, share your story, or if you are a little phone shy, just be sure to, comment on our Instagram. So be sure to head over to our Instagram, fill in the question there, or drop your comments on whether it's Facebook, Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. Wherever you're watching live, be sure to drop in the comments, what's the luckiest thing that has happened to you? So for anybody that wants to call in, the number again is 313-288-5070. Be sure to share your story. So what's the luckiest thing that's happened to you, Z?
Luckiest thing that has happened to me. That's a good question. I've been thinking about this all week, bro. I really have. Like, what has been the luckiest thing that has happened to me?
It could be anything, whatever comes to mind that you can think of that happened recently. It could have happened, a year ago, 2 years ago, whatever. Just something that, that you would consider like, oh man, that was lucky. That was pretty cool.
It's so hard, bro. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like,
I can give you an example. I'll share mine, and then maybe that could.
Yeah, maybe that'll jog something.
Yeah. So for me, it's actually happened twice, and it's not very likely, that it happens twice, right? Years ago, I'm talking about maybe a good 5 or 6 years ago, right? I was working with my pops. We were working in near Ann Arbor. It was on US 23.
Oh.
So yeah,
I hate that highway.
I know, me too. And we were working almost the night. We were almost in the night shift, so it was close to the night shift. We saw the sun nearly already going down. Mm-hmm. It was still kind of day out, and I was talking to one of the coworkers, and he was sharing a story. This is how ironic it was, right? He was sharing a story on how it was his birthday that day, right? He's like, oh, I remember last year, my birthday, I was walking down the street and I found $50 on the ground. And as he's sharing the story, bro, ironically, he finds another $50 bill right in front of him, right? And I tell my dad, I'm like, wow, he just found $50. And he's like, oh, look around, there might be some more money around there. So we're looking around. We don't see anything.
The typical Mexican thing to say.
Oh, just
look to see if there's more.
And in Spanish, fíjate, así no hay más. You know, like,
yep.
So, my dad's like, oh, there might be some more. We checked, and there was nothing. And then all of a sudden, bro, he starts, driving the truck, and we're going on 23. We're going slow, because we got one of the lanes, blocked off for traffic. And as we're going down, I'm like, Dad, I see some money. And we get out, bro. My dad picked up like about $90. I picked up like 120. That's how much money was on the ground.
What?
It was like Easter, right? Picking up the eggs.
Oh,
that's how it felt like. We were picking up cash on the ground, just and I was like, wow, like I can't believe we just found this cash just chilling on the side of the highway.
It's like that. It's like that commercial of that old man, that fishing man. He's got the fishing pole. He's like, oop, you almost got it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
almost got it. You almost got it. Like
Yeah.
literally, that's how. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's insane. Honestly, I don't think anything like that has happened to me. Like lucky like that, bro. Like that.
That's what I'm saying.
That is lucky. Yeah.
And like I told you, it didn't happen once. It happened twice. Twice. And it wasn't the same day. Fast forward to last year, right? No, not last year. 2020. The whole pandemic.
Yeah, so 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. So almost 2 years ago, because it was in the summer of 2020. And my aunt and my cousin, my mom and myself, we were chilling. That's when I was unemployed at the time. We were getting them good unemployment checks back. So when you think about it, the unemployment checks, they were coming in and whatever.
We got fat during the pandemic.
Bro. Not only was my belly fat, but my pockets were fat for a minute.
Yeah.
A lot of things come to mind when it comes to the year 2020. A lot of bad memories and stuff. But I felt like it was a good year for investment. For sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I definitely invested in my business when it comes to 2020. But sidetrack, going back to the story, we had just finished eating at Red Robin, right? And we didn't have a good experience that time, and it's not that the Red Robin sucks or nothing like that. It's just sometimes you'll have certain experiences where you're just like, it was such a bad experience, So it was a little pricey, whatever. We paid almost $100 at Red Robin, but it was 4 meals, so it makes sense, right? Anyway, this is on Eureka.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
No wonder why you had a bad experience.
On Eureka. So right around the corner is Walmart, right?
Yep.
So we're gonna hit up the Walmart right after.
Wally World.
Yep, Wally World. And all of a sudden, as we're driving, we leave the Red Robin. We're heading on, what is it? Dick's Highway.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Dick's Highway on that Wally World, the Walmart right there. And as we're driving, my aunt, I'm the one driving, and my mom's on the passenger side. My aunt's in the back, and my cousin. As we're driving, my aunt says, "Oh, what is that? I think I see a dollar bill or something just rolling down the street, right?" And we're like, "Really?" And as we pull up to the parking lot because right across the street there's a bank.
Yeah.
So as we're rolling into the parking lot, my aunt starts saying, "Oh my gosh, I think I see cash just chilling on the grass." Again, like there was just cash just chilling. And my mom, my cousin, and my aunt start, I'm the one driving, and they're like over there like trying to get cash. And they did. And they started looking for some more. They were just, I can't remember how much they accumulated that day, right? And my aunt was happy. She had like over $100 already,
So it kind of got your money back
from what we ate, right? So a little over $100, and then we're driving more. My cousin and my mom are looking somewhere else in the parking lot to see if they find more. And then all of a sudden, as I'm driving, I see just a $50 or $100 bill just chilling. And I tell my aunt, "Tia, there's another," like, she's like, "Well, what are you waiting for? Park the car and go get it."
Go get it.
Like, I already got mine.
Right.
You go get
it's
it.
your turn now.
Yeah, so I literally parked and went and grabbed the $100, and I was like, wow, like, not once, but twice. I think that was the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me, is just finding cash just chilling on the ground.
That's insane, bro. Like,
so what we wasted at Red Robin, we got back.
We
yeah.
got back
that day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, no, I don't think I'm boring. I'm bored, bro. Like nothing like that really ever happens to me. If anything, I have the best worst luck. If you get it, like I have the best bad luck ever. Like, like you would think like the most unbelievable shit that could ever happen has happened to me. Like, and my daughter too. I think she's got the worst luck too, bro. Because, I mean, it's just one thing after another, and then eventually you're just like, kind of expected it.
Yeah.
So it's like when something like that happens, bro, it's like almost life changing. Like that hasn't happened to me yet. Like I don't think I've ever ran into anything like finding money like that or like shit. If I ran into $10,000 in the bag, I think that would I'd probably faint. I'd probably have a heart attack and faint, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
it was crazy because like with all of us together, like you know, my aunt, my cousin, and my mom and myself, we got over like well over $400, $500. I was like, how much money? And not just us, there was other people there finding money as well. I'm like, how much money was dumped out of that thing? Somebody just throw money out the window?
Either
or
that or like one of the trucks coming from the bank, the door swung open and
something. It was crazy.
Oh man.
And yeah, I think that was one of the luckiest things that's ever
that
happened.
is insane, bro.
Not once but twice.
Oh,
not once but twice. That's crazy.
If it happens a third time,
yeah, third time's the charm, right? Hopefully I do find $10,000 or something like that.
You better not forget. You better not forget about anybody.
No.
Shit, the next week Rocky be like, all right guys, I'm out. I'll see you guys later.
You see me in an electric Tesla or something.
In Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
with his little straw like kilt, I guess you could say.
Drinking out of a glass with the little umbrella.
He's going to be drinking a mimosa.
A mimosa.
A mimosa with an umbrella in it. And he's going to call in and he's going to be like, hey guys, gotcha.
I can't make it in.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me.
Jesus, man, like
I don't think we have any more comments or callers, but if you do want to share before we end it for tonight, be sure to call in right now, 313-288-5070. Share your story. What's the luckiest thing that has happened to you? If not, be sure to head over to our Instagram, drop a comment on YouTube. What's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you? For me, it was finding money, well over $200 that were put in my pocket. So it's pretty cool. I think I would consider that very lucky. So.
Oh man, I'm still mind blown about that.
Not once but twice. Yeah, it's crazy. With that being said, I don't think we have any more comments, so we're gonna continue on with some more music before we end it for tonight. This is our Southwest mix, Sombra, which is one of the songs on the Urban Rhythm Radio Madness. It's one of the contenders. It's actually right now. Go on and vote for this song if you want this song to move on to the Sweet 16. This is Sombra with Ride With Them.
Estos güeyes no te en clase, la música de corazón me nace. Si te doy la mano es mejor que no te pases. Gárrate una troca para que así arranques. Te siguen más las mujeres cuando tú te cases. Te lo juro, homie, eso no es mentira. Son mis hijas las que todos los días me inspiran. Quiero llevar un día a la familia de una gira. No le hago caso a los babosos que me tiran. I don't give a fuck what people say about me. All they do is talk but they won't fight me. I never be hiding, they know where I be. You're shooting better than castles, that's unlikely. If you hang with the ops, you could die with them. Won't lay you next to them if you ride with them. If my brothers got beef, I'ma slide with them. If you got enemies, I'ma side with them. If you hang with the ops, you could die with them. Won't lay you next to them if you ride with them. If my brothers got beef, I'ma slide with them. And if you got enemies, I'ma side with them. Motherfuckers saying me cause I ain't lyrical. Saying that my rap's so whack is so typical. People saying with these tattoos that I'm a criminal. So much trade in the street, it makes it so difficult. En esta vida yo soy micro, tú despaco. Si tú no sabes español, eres un gabacho. Si te queda bien, pues vato, ponte el saco. Son de calle, nunca escucharon un balazo. Antes que digan que estoy copiando, escuche bien el modo como estoy rapeando. rapeando. Ya ni saben qué decir, lo estoy lastimando. Pinche perro nunca muerde, nomás andan hablando. Antes que digan que estoy copiando, escuchen bien el modo como estoy rapeando. Ya ni saben qué decir, lo estoy lastimando. Pinche perro nunca muerde, nomás andan hablando. If you hang with the ops, you can die with them. We'll lay you next to them if you ride with them. If my brothers got beef, I'ma slide with them. And if you got enemies, I'ma side with them. If you hang with the ops, you can die with them. We'll lay you next to them if you ride with them. If my brothers got beef, I'ma slide with them. And if you got enemies, I'ma side with them. And after this, I bet yo will still say I'm trying to be a keen little G. Fucking dumbasses. In English or in Spanish, in the most humblest way possible. Listen, me la pelan.
And that was Sombra with Ride with them. We're going to continue with our Southwest mix. Next up, we got the Gutter Boys. This one's called Pull Up.
Walked in the club, about to pull up. Hopped off the whip, left the dough up. They see me in the hood, throw the foes up. Boys, stop blind, y'all know us. Walked in the club, about to pull up. Hopped off the whip, left the dough up. They see us in the hood, throw the foes up. Boys, stop blind, y'all know us. Boys, stop capping, grab a bag. Before I put my hitters on your ass. My trigger finger itches, so it's bad. About to leave him dead in the grass. If you see me pop the trunk, shut the fuck up. Then get your ass low, cause I'ma cut up. Her man's talking crazy like, what up? Now he in the morning cause he jumped up on God. I set this motherfucker off, yo squad. Everybody in that bitch soft facade. We're not from the same cloth. I send 100 shots out the whip. Fuck you thought they call me gutter. Always on some bullshit, shorty ain't no other. Fucking up the club in the check with no rubber. Stay pouring liquor in my cup like a butler. But it's 40 balls, she let anybody touch it. Catch me in the club flexing hard with my partners. All that goofy shit gon' make me grab the chopper. Beefing with the mob gon' get your ass chopped up. Now the hood flooded with a bunch of helicopters. Walked in the club, bout to pull up. Hopped off the whip, left the dough up. They see me in the hood, throw the foes up. Boys, stop blind, y'all know us. Walked in the club, bout to pull up. Hopped off the whip, left the dough up. They see us in the hood, throw the foes up. Boys, stop blind, y'all know us.
Walk in the strip with my shotters. Say the wrong thing and get shot up. I don't even drink, but order me a bottle. I love me some strippers, fuck a model. Throw some ones, cause I got it, I'm just spending up my profit. I'll take your heart when I won't pay no deposit. How much for the pussy? Well, I ain't paying nada. I'll pay you to leave, pay you to leave, pay you to leave. Stay the fuck off my wallet. Got the boys in mafia, we're a crime family. Time means money, so I gotta get it rapidly. My bitch stays mad at me, cause these hoes after me. I ain't no rat, but I'm trying to get this bag of cheese. Watch out for the intruders, they could be some shooters. I'll send you boys to the church, nigga, hallelujah. Don't talk if it ain't about the moolah. Tu vieja getting chula, I'ma fuck her when I scoop her. Drop her off deuces, she sucked up my fluids. She's a nuisance, but I treat her real ruthless. Make her take 20 shots all back to back. Got her drunk, now she like stretched like a Cadillac.
Walked in the club, bout to pull up. Hopped off the whip, left the dough up. They see me in the hood, throw the foes up. Boys, stop blind, y'all know us. Walked in the club, bout to pull up. Hopped off the whip, left the dough up. They see us in the hood, throw the foes up. Boys, stop blind, y'all know us.
And that was the Gutter Boys with Pull Up. Next up, we got Pablo Pleasure. This one's called Mango.
Da 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 da. Shorty, let the mango. I just wanna see you let the mango. Girl, let the mango. Shorty, let the mango. Your friends, they all told you let the mango. Girl, let the mango. Girl, I swear it's a party with me. Tell your man he don't wanna get it started with me. Ooh, girl, ever since you left the party with me, girl, I only wanna ever see you ballin' with me. I never met a girl that's like you. You only got one next to strike you. Every selfie post I hype you. You fuck around and make a nigga wanna wife you. I know that bitch that's down in El Paso. No bullshit, but damn that's a bad hoe. Once I blow up, I'm like, baby, where you at though? Such a cute face, but let me hit it from the back. Let that mango. I just wanna see you let that mango. Girl, let that mango. Shorty, let that mango. Your friends, they all told you let that mango. Girl, let that mango.
Know a cute thing that used to be and gone. Mad cause a nigga used to leave her alone. Even changed the password 3 times on his phone. So she takes it out on niggas each and every song. Like damn little baby, why you stress so much? Twerking out the pain at night, girl, you flex too much. Cause you got a man at home, he don't give you love. And now your homegirls, they don't wanna see you stuck,
Baby girl, gon' let that mango. Get you right, baby, get a hendo. Take a vacay, baby, chase a rainbow. And don't forget to send me pics from different
Shawty, let that mango.
I just wanna see you let that mango. Girl, let that mango. Shawty, let that mango. Your friends, they all told you let that mango. Girl, let that mango. You just need to let that mango. Girl, let that mango.
And that was Pablo Pleasure with Mango. Every time I listen to that song, bro, I want to drink a mangonada for sure, man. But that was Pablo Pleasure with Mango. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio. That is all for today. But like always, if you are feeling generous, you would love to send any donations over to help keep the station going. Be sure to send all your generous donations at $313 Urban Rhythm Radio or our PayPal. That is our Cash App. PayPal 31.3 Urban Rhythm at gmail.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for all the support. Continue to vote for the Urban Rhythm Radio Madness tournament that's going on our Instagram and Facebook. So be sure to continue voting so we can have a decisive winner. Just a huge announcement that we got coming soon. It's going to be amazing. But be sure to just continue to show support. Thank you so much for all the support you've been showing, all the love, the comments, just everything, sharing, just referring to friends and stuff like that. Thank you so much. We couldn't be more thankful than we are right now. So thank you so much. Continue to show support. Continue to show some love. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am your host, Rocky Road 313, alongside the co-host, DJ Mastermind of 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, SwZee, a.k.a. Temple Beats. And right now we are going to let you know, if you are an artist and you would love to have your music played on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, remember that 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio is the internet hotspot for local talent, where we just love to have local talent, not just in our region, not only in our city of Detroit, but as you heard, we have artists from Texas, we have artists from Mexico, we got artists from New Jersey, out of Puerto Rico, just all over the globe.
Canada.
So, Canada, exactly, Canada. How could I forget our northern brothers? Canada, we got artists from everywhere. So if you're an artist, you would love to have your music played on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, or you are a small business owner, you would love to have your business promoted on 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, be sure to send in all your music submissions and all your small business promotions to 31.3 Urban Rhythm at gmail.com. And like always, follow us, like us, subscribe to our social media, 31.3 Urban Rhythm Radio, all one word, on every single platform, which is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. So with that being said, y'all have a blessed weekend. Y'all have a safe and dry, stay dry, because I know it's pouring rain out right now. So stay dry in this crazy Michigan weather. Have a blessed weekend. We will see you next week. I think we should let everyone know what's going on next Friday, right? I think it'd be...
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
next Friday, be sure to tune in, because I'm not going to be sitting here alone. I'm not sitting alone right now, but I'm not going to be hosting alone. We're going to have a special co-host. Would you mind telling everybody who the special co-host is going to be next week?
Well, this gentleman, I am a huge fan of him. I've met him over the last year. I was able to interview him on my podcast just recently, not too long ago. And I'm super excited. Been bugging this guy to get on here, and he's finally got the time to be able to sit down with us, kick back, and relax. He's a busy man. And who else can I be talking about than Danny S?
Danny S
will be in the building next Friday. Make sure you guys tune in 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. He will be here chilling, co-hosting with Rocky while I take over the ones and twos. You'll hear me slightly, but yeah, he's going to take over co-hosting duties next week. And we'll see how that goes, man. I'm really excited for it. Super excited to have that cat on, man. Like, his interview was amazing. I love his energy, his vibe. So to have him on the station now,
it's gonna be dope. So
definitely
be sure to tune in next Friday as Danny S hops on to co-host with me, and also we're gonna start the Sweet 16 for the Urban Rhythm Radio Madness next Friday. So be sure to tune in and continue to vote. And with that being said, y'all have a blessed weekend. We will see you next week. Again, I am your host, Rocky Road 313, alongside co-host DJ Mastermind, SwZee, a.k.a. Tempo Beats. Y'all have a blessed one, and we're going to end it with Pienso en ti. This is Goyo and Agabo. Have a blessed one.
Siguen los recuerdos en mi mente, pienso en ti frecuentemente y tal vez pensarás que estoy demente. Hace tiempo que no sé nada de ti, dime dónde te puedo encontrar, no puedo dejar de pensar en ti. Oh, oh. Hace tiempo que no sé nada de ti, dime dónde te puedo encontrar, no puedo dejar de pensar en ti.
Desde el principio que todo se habló, cero sentimiento, nada de amor, pero Cupido me traicionó. Ahora estoy como un loco buscándote, recordándote cuando te tuve encima de mí. Me dejaste hipnotizado con el aroma de tu piel. Baby, dime dónde estás porque ya te quiero ver. Desde hace tiempo te ando buscando pero no te encuentro. Me dejaste tu beso tatuado por todo mi cuerpo. Pienso en ti aunque no lo creas, te has convertido en mi obsesión. Dime cuándo te volvería a ver, por favor dímelo ya, mujer.
Siguen los recuerdos en mi mente, pienso en ti frecuentemente y tal vez pensarás que estoy demente. Hace tiempo que no sé nada de ti, dime dónde te puedo encontrar, no puedo dejar de pensar en ti. Oh, oh. Hace tiempo que no sé nada de ti, dime dónde te puedo encontrar, no puedo dejar de pensar en ti. Oh, oh. No contestas las llamadas, no te veo por las redes, yo solo aquí encerrado en estas cuatro paredes. Mi cuerpo te necesita, mi corazón te prefiere. Yo tanto que decía que no creo en las mujeres, a veces le pido a Dios que escuche mi corazón. Si un día te vuelvo a ver, quiero pedirte perdón por los errores y las fallas que de tonto cometí, que no puedo dejar, baby, de pensar en ti. Oh, oh, oh. No puedo dejar de pensar en ti. Oh, oh, oh. Siguen los recuerdos en mi mente, pienso en ti frecuentemente y tal vez pensarás que estoy demente. Hace tiempo que no sé nada de ti, dime dónde te puedo encontrar,